Hello and welcome back. Let's continue building our beautiful UI for our Grokit, which is not that beautiful but it is all functioning. So let's change somewhat the search field here, that is our search screen. So I can just move into screens under the search page. Let's add more fields to it. So where it is. Okay. So we have our text here which only shows a product. So instead of only having a text, so now we can do one thing, that is copy the text from here, paste it twice, and here change this field. So I will have a brand here and a price here. Now we can see our misarranged, disarranged or unarranged fields from a Firestore itself. So I can just convert into a price one for a neat and tidy thing, not a capital R, small r, and I can write here under the curly donations of here. Cool. I press Ctrl and S. Now it looks somewhat better. Now let's give padding from top. So I will write a padding from only of top, and similarly for our pricing. So I will write a padding from only at the top of it. Okay, now do one thing, that is change its font to Andra and change its font size. Cool. Now it looks more beautiful than it was before. Now also let's do one thing, that is add some box shadow. So go up and here let's decorate our container with a box decoration, and under this box decoration let's have a box shadow and a box shadow of a color, say color.red, along with a blur radius of 5 is okay. Let's Ctrl and S. Okay, it looks more weird. Okay, so let's add it to card. So we can do it likewise by converting the entire card a gesture detector, which will have an on-tap method, and we can perform following things on it. So format document once, and on tap it will return us a Cupertino dialog box. So we can write show Cupertino dialog. It will take a context, so we can provide a context of the context itself. So we can provide it a context, and here in the builder it will take a context again once. Now this will throw an arrow function of a Cupertino alert dialog, and this will show us a title. Let's add a title here of text saying add the following document, that is the document of the product, not into the cart. Okay, we are missing one. Okay, cool. Alert dialog will also have some actions to it, so I can write our actions to be a Cupertino button, where's it a Cupertino button, and it will have a child of a text saying yes. It will have a style. Yeah, every widget has some style. Cool. Now on press it will add the following item to our cart. So we can write our on pressed in an asynchronous way, that is async. So we can take the instance of the Firestore from here directly from writing firestore.instance.collection to the following collection. Now the collection was my cart.add. Now we can add a document from here as well. So let's start adding the documents to our shopping cart. So I can write here, and after submitting the data we will get out of the context. So I can write here navigator dot pop of context to be true. Okay, so let's get out of this button and write another one button for saying no. We don't want to shop from your shop, so we can write another button here. So it will be Cupertino button as well. Press Ctrl and S. Format document once. Whew. Now let's try it out by searching something first. So let's say the user wants cheese. So he can write cheese, and after getting it he will say that add cheese to cart, and after pressing yes the cheese will be added to cart. So now let's check our cart by my cart, and here you can see we have added cheese to our cart. So let's add another item in the search. Let's say I want some eggs. So I got some eggs from the Uncle Thomas. What is this? Uncle Thompson farm of 400 rupees. Very costly. Okay, press yes. Cool. Now go to your shopping cart. Now you can see we have Uncle Thompson farms eggs to us. After pressing buy, we are only getting thanks for shopping, so we can change it from this to something dynamic. So let's go there. It is in drawer options, I think. Yeah, so in the drawer options, go down, 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 and instead of thanks for shopping, here we can say delivery will be soon out. And instead of having a Cupertino button here, we can simply have a gesture detector which will on tap do nothing. It will do nothing, only navigate us back by typing pop of context to be true, and it will have a child of a size box. Let's say it will have a height of 100 as well as width of 100, and similarly a child of Lottie.asset, a cool animation that is from the path of animations / delivery.json. Let's Control and S. As usual, format document once. Now suppose this is our shopping cart, press buy. Now instead of buy, let's type here checkout for some more professional way. Okay, we want to check out. Let's change its color from to red accent. Cool. So after pressing checkout, you will be seeing a small delivery animation with a pop with written delivery will be soon out. So let's do one thing, that is on tap it will do nothing. So let's change the dimensions of our size box. Cool. After pressing it, you can see a cool animation will be out and it will say delivery will soon out. Let's add an exclamation mark here for more professionalism. Okay, so delivery will be soon out. Okay, we have buy the cheese, fresh bananas and eggs. So let's do another thing, let's add somewhat more animation to our home screen so that our application will look cool. So I can just go to main home screen, and about the top products, where it is. Okay, about top products, I can write a size box, give it a comma here. I will give it a height of 100 as well as width of 100 and a child of Lottie animation. My assets, I have animations of a card for it. Okay, press Ctrl and S. Now you can see we have a cool animation which looks beautiful at the start of our home page. Now similarly we have implemented a morning stuff to it, that is on tab. We'll add to cart and going here. After pressing my cart, we can see that a ghee is added to it of 150 rupees, and when we will check out it, he will be prompted with delivery will be soon out. Okay, so this was it for our basic architecture application. Now final thing is remaining, that is adding images to our products, that is of the list, that is we are saying all eggs, and similarly in the bread we are saying only breads, not different type of bread. So in the later lecture we are going to implement a Firebase storage for all the images so that all the images will be dynamic and different, and thus this was our basic application that is enough for a starter of home. So let me buy eggs for me. Okay, I will buy an egg and add to cart, and if I check my cart, I can buy these items. Okay, cool. So I will see you in the next one. Till then, implement all the code once. Now if you have any queries, you can kindly comment down. I will try to answer all of your questions. Now let's check a map once. So we have our centers here, that are two centers. One is shop of New Zone, one is also shop of New Hollywood Studio. I hope you have implemented map as well. So I will see you in the next one while uploading some different images for our Grokit. Till then, let me log out from the application once. Okay, I will see you in the next one. Till then, eat good, be fresh, goodbye.